Guten Tag. Welcome to another exciting episode of my Filipino venture. I'm Michael, and I am your American host. Yna, of course, is in the Philippines. So I said I had some exciting news, and I got some exciting news. It has something to do with this huge packet that we shipped out so long ago. It's called the I-129F form, Petition for Visa, for K1 Visa, for 90-day fiance. So, I looked this up. I went back and I looked. October of 2017, I actually signed up or joined or whatever, opened an account at Rapid Visa. And I know you can do this yourself. Well, we'll talk about that in a second. October 2017. I think it was probably just after returning from my second visit to the Philippines to see Yna. And of course, if you know, if you don't know, Filipinos work quick. You meet them, you guys like each other, let's get married. Things move fast over the Philippines, especially if you're a foreigner. They want to marry a foreigner. They want it to happen. And Americans are traditionally a little bit more, we're slower. We want to get to know each other, make sure everything works out. We usually don't rush into things, or at least I don't. We opened up the account. We started exploring it, talking about it. I visited another time before I even filed. And, it takes a while. And what I was going to say is about the Rapid Visas. Yeah, you can do all this yourself. There is some pitfalls, though. And I might not be the most detail-oriented person. But they know what they're doing. They processed 13,000 visas or whatever. They know how to package it. They know exactly what you need. They even, sent my visa photo back because they said the background was gray and not white, and they were worried that they wouldn't accept it. I would have just sent it over there. And there's a thing is, once you send your packet over there, they can request, I think it's an RFI, and that's a request for more information or further information, or if you did something wrong. And I hear that's a big holdup. If you do something wrong, you forget to sign something, you forget to add something, something's not signed in the correct place, then they'll send this back as an RFI. You'll have to redo it. And not saying that yours goes back down at the bottom of the pile, but it just adds time to it, and adds time to it, and adds time to it. And I don't mind. The filing fee is $535, and they paid that for me. And they took payments. I think I paid $200 a month for 6 months. So I think it was like $1,200. So like $650 for the service, and they're still not done yet. They're going to keep working with me until the visa goes through. They do all that, and they paid my filing fee. So it cost me double to do it through them so far. But to me, it's worth it. Let them handle it. They're professionals. They know how to do it right. So anyway, if you're interested, I think I have a whole video on, I go over everything that's involved with 129F application. So once you send this in, and it's quite a bit, they ask for a lot that I think will come into play later. So there's, of course, the questionnaire. It's mostly about her. And the letter of intent. They want pictures of you guys together. These are just copies of everything I sent in. Make copies. Copies of plane tickets, ferry trip tickets, proof that we've been together, photocopies of your passport, all that stuff, which you'll find out if you want to file for it. And then, so finally, it took a while because Yna's English isn't that great. And she doesn't have access to a computer, so I would have to send her over the questions, and she would try to answer them. And I had to be honest, it caused quite a few arguments. Because I said, no, this is exactly what I asked you. What is the address to this? And she'd send me something back that didn't fit, and it gets frustrating. But that's the communication. It's trying with any relationship, especially with some foreigners. But anyway, so I think finally, after my third trip, we came back. We finally got everything settled in together. I mailed it to Rapid Visa. They mail it back to me saying, update this. This thing that she signed is already out of date because you only have 3 months. And then, of course, my passport photo. So I had to redo all that, send it in again, and August 15th. So I got this in the mail. This is a basically saying it's a receipt saying that the USCIS has received this and it's on the books. It's officially received at the office. Doesn't mean it's done. It doesn't mean they've started working on it. It just means they've got it there and they're going to start working on it. This was August 15th, 2018. And USCIS, the National Customer Service Center. And so this guy has to go through Homeland Security. They have to check everything that's in the form, make sure it's all true, make sure that Yna's not, a master diamond thief on the run from Interpol. So they warned me at Rapid Visa that it takes 5 to 7 months. And online people are saying, oh, I got mine in a month, I got mine in 3 months. And it happens, in our case, with the shutdown and everything else, it slowed everything down. But Visa Journey, people kept on mentioning that. And I was watching the days get closer to say, if you have this form in, your K1 visa, these are the dates that they're working on of acceptance. So mine was August 15th. So as of Friday, it said that they're working on August 14th. So I'm thinking, yes, they're going to be working on ours any day now. They're going to work on it. I don't know how long that takes, and then they'll have to mail out a letter. So it might be 2 or 3 more weeks we'll finally get our acceptance. So, but that website might be a little behind because yesterday I went out to the mail and I got a notice of action. And it says, finally, our petition has been approved. So this is not our visa. It's not done, but the petition has been approved. She's been cleared. So now all we have to do is go through the final stages, which is the shortest part of it. This is the longest part. It took us 5 months from some August, 5 months, and so this came in the mail. So we were very, very excited. This is big news. So what's next, you might ask? Well, next is they sent this over to the embassy. And when the embassy gets that at their office, they will contact me with a new case number. So, and this is just for me reading the internet. This is my first time going through it. I know a lot of our viewers have already had their K1 visas and got their visas approved. So pitch in, put some stuff in the comments. Tell me about your experience, how long it took after you got your acceptance. How long did it take after that to get your interview set up? So they're going to send us what's called a K-Packet. K-Packet 3. So submit K-Packet 3 documents. So they're going to ask for us. Now, I got this list of things that they're going to ask for the next stage, but a lot of this stuff I had already sent. Oh, my lips are so shiny. I've already sent to Rapid Visa, so I'm not all this is going to apply to us. So valid passport, I already sent in the copy of the passports. So did Yna. My birth certificate, I had sent in. I don't think Yna had sent in hers, so she'll have to send in her birth certificate, but I sent mine in to Rapid Visa. Name changes, none of that applies to us. Beneficiary single status, I already sent them my divorce papers to Rapid Visa. All stamped and everything from the court. Child custody documents. that she might have to have. I'm not sure if there's something official from the Philippines that says this is my kid, here's proof. I guess that you should have that, right? Otherwise you just steal a kid and just take them with you. Because we did apply for Kate to come too, which is her daughter, which will be 18 in a couple weeks. Okay, judicial prison records. Okay, I sent over my DUI stuff. That's personal. Military record, no. Original DS-1001 form. I'll look that up. I'm not sure what that is. 2 pieces of square colored photographs. We sent those in already. Maybe they want more. DS-260 confirmation page. No idea what that is. I'll look that up. Global support strategy confirmation page. No idea. Original proof of payment for the application fee. That's already done, I guess. I mean, they have to have proof of that through Rapid Visa, I guess. Completed and signed Form 134 affidavits along, okay, financial evidence. That's what I'll have to probably give some W-2s to show that I make enough money. Thai police clearance certificate. Oh, this must be for a, this must be from a Taiwanese, or yeah, from Thailand. So it might not do with the Philippines, this website I'm looking at. But she'll have to have police clearances, making sure that she's not on run from the law, so she'll have to get a clearance from the police. And then we have to settle a medical exam. Tell me about that. You tell me about the medical exam. I heard it's a 2-day process. You'll have to get an approved physician from the embassy. Maybe they'll send you a list of approved physicians that you need to contact. And we're going to try to schedule the medical exam and the embassy interview in the same block of time. And I'm considering flying over for that and meeting her in Manila and going through all that. But if not, she'll have to do this on her own. But I left her some money in her bank account for when this happens. And she can also enough money in her bank account to buy a ticket to come on over. So I heard it takes 2 days because they give you something that takes 24 hours to test, and they want you to come back the next day to test this. I know that the big thing is tuberculosis they're checking for, I've read. So you tell me how the medical exam goes and what exactly they look for, and is it really 2 days? And how much is that? Is that $200 and something, or is that the interview fee? I know there's like $250 fee. It's either for the doctor or for the embassy interview, and on top of that, there's probably a couple $100 fee for the medical exam. So I'm sure I'm looking at a few hundred, $500 more, plus her plane ticket to Manila and lodging in Manila. So that's it. That's our good news. So they say that this is the hardest part. The hardest part's over. We have been approved. I don't think they're gonna deny us at this point, since she's went through her background checks and our petition's been approved. So I highly doubt that there'll be any more roadblocks as long as we get all the paperwork that they're asking for. So that's our update. That's pretty exciting. Yna's bouncing off the walls because she's really sick of it at home. And she has been really, really bugging me about her getting a job there. She almost went to Cebu or Dumaguete to apply for jobs because she wasn't sure how much longer this was going to take. And for the last couple of years, she hasn't made any income. She's been surviving on what little money I've been sending her. And mostly she just feels useless, that she's at her family's house, living there, and not working at all. But she's kind of trapped. She can't go over abroad. She can't go overseas, which she's done before in work, because what if her visa's approved and she's got a 2-year contract? So she's been kind of like in limbo. So she's very, very, very excited now. And how long does this take? How long did it take for you, if you got the K1 visa, after you were approved and they sent it along to the embassy, how long did that take until she had the visa in her hands and that she could travel with that? That's my question to you. So you guys help me out. That's what this channel is all about. We all share experiences. So that is our exciting news. Subscribe. We've been like hovering at this 1,060 for like weeks, It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down, but it never, it's always around 1,060. So let's get that up there. Let's get the subscribers up. Like, share, comment, and always, thanks for watching. Seriously. And thanks for sharing this exciting news with us, and stay classy.